female professor fired for being white just got incredible revenge on racist employer. After 8 years of Barack Hussein Obama's manufactured race war, race relations in our country have reached startling new lows. A disturbing new trend that we're seeing in our society is reverse discrimination being committed against whites, as many blacks believe they can do whatever the hell they want to white people because whitey basically owes them. But thankfully, justice has finally been served after the sickening thing that was done to a white professor at the all-black college of Harris-Stowe State University back in 2015. That's sending a brutal message to black supremacists across our country that their sickening racist behavior will no longer be tolerated in our country. Harris-Stowe State University is a predominantly black college where whites make up only 7% of the population. Elizabeth Wilkins was a white professor who worked at the college and had nothing but outstanding performance reviews from her superiors. But then out of blue, Wilkins was terminated and promptly replaced by less experienced black teachers. The incident of reverse discrimination might have been easily hidden, except for the sickening thing that the co-chair for the Education Department Dr. Letitia Smith put in her emails, where she had repeatedly proclaimed her belief in black power, which is why she wanted to turn the entire teaching staff black. After a very lengthy trial, a jury finally ruled on the case awarding Elizabeth Wilkins a whopping $1.35 million in compensatory damages and $3.5 million in punitive damages for being fired simply for being white. One of the determining factors for the jury was learning what Dr. Letitia Smith did before the trial, where she tried to destroy evidence by deleting her racist emails where she discussed her support of black supremacy, which for the courtroom was a clear evidence of racial discrimination. Courthouse.com reported. Harris-Stowe's defense was crippled by the fact that it deleted emails in Smith's account, in violation of a court order. During discovery, the trial court ordered the Board of Regents to preserve Dr. Smith's email account. Judge Kurt Odenwald wrote for the three-judge panel. In violation of the order, the board deleted Dr. Smith's email account. Because of this violation, the trial court ruled, as a sanction, that the following allegations were deemed admitted. Dr. Smith's email account contained statements expressing her desire to make the teacher education department blacker and that she recommended terminating Wilkins's employment. Harris-Stowe claimed it fired Wilkins for her inappropriate activities. It's pretty amazing how these racist blacks think they can just do whatever the hell they want because 3% of the white population today had ancestors who owned slaves. Not only do we have an epidemic of reverse racism plaguing our country, but many black liberals are bringing back segregation as well. In recent weeks, Harvard University held a black-only graduation ceremony. Colorado State University announced plans for black-only housing, and the American University in Washington, D.C., built a black-only cafeteria on campus where whites will be banned from meeting at. We brought you a story several weeks ago about how blacks at Evergreen State College organized a day of absence where they attempted to ban all white students and professors from campus, where startling footage showed a racist mob of black students going around screaming into white people's faces, demanding they vacate the campus. Alarming footage showed a belligerent mob of blacks confronting one disoriented-looking white female professor, where they screamed "Black Power" just inches away from her face, while ironically going on to claim that whiteness is the most violent system to ever breathe. This was just the latest string of alarming events being perpetrated against whites, as another sickening story we reported on several weeks ago revealed how a black racist by the name of Ghazi Kodzo was going around on his college campus equating whites to dogs who must be trained. Kodzo, who is a popular black supremacist on YouTube, claimed that the only reason whites today have wealth is because their ancestors stole from blacks, and therefore, whites must pay back reparations to blacks today. If you can stand watching this moron, he then ends his tirade by demanding whites give up all their money, who he labels cave beasts.